60 firefighters are battling a 100-acre wildfire near the southern Oregon town of Glendale.
Yeah, we have some pictures from the Peavine Creek fire. The flames are not threatening any homes. This is just the beginning, though, for what could be the worst wildfire season yet. Now, Alicia Esch joining us with the first in a four-part series in protecting your home and your family from these fires. Alicia?
Jenny and Ken, thank you so much. And the Peavine fire we're talking about, just the beginning here. I have been speaking with the Oregon Department of Forestry and Keep Oregon Green, and I have some very important information for all of you. Over the month now, I'm going to be covering various topics related to preventing wildfires, but as I learned, the most important one is creating a defensible space.
Wildland fire follows the fuel, whether it's grass, shrubs, trees, or your house.
Kristin Babbs with Keep Oregon Green tells me it's never been more important for you to create a defensible space around your home than right now. She tells me defensible spaces, or a 30-foot buffer around your entire house, can and do prevent wildfires.
Consider it the circle of safety. It's that area that we want to keep lean, clean, and green.
Kristin tells me when it comes to creating a defensible space, you need to look at your overall landscaping. Trim your plants so that they're low to the ground. Remove any combustibles from around your home. And keep your lawn mowed to 4 inches from the ground and water all your plants.
It is important to keep plants well watered. Even though they are fire resistant, if they're not well watered, they can become a fire risk.
And speaking of plants, Kristin tells me there are some that are highly flammable due to aromatic and waxy leaves.
That's an instant Roman candle.
They include arborvitae, juniper, and cypress plants. And she tells me if you do have them, you need to remove them now.
Those types of plants are extremely volatile.
The most vulnerable place in your house is always going to be your rooftop. So when we're talking defensible spaces, you need to make sure that your rooftop is as clear as this one is, and be sure to always check those gutters.
It's extremely vulnerable to embers, hot embers that fly through the air a mile ahead of the fire and can land in those places, smolder, and ignite.
But Kristin tells me if you do the work, you'll likely never see that happen.
Make sure that your home is fire adapted and fire resistant.
And of course, after you create that defensible space, you clear off all the debris we've been talking about here. What are you going to do with it, right? So next week, I'm going to be having all the information for you on debris, backyard burns, how you can keep it safe.
Yeah, this is very important because we had such a mild winter, not a lot of precipitation. California is already seeing wildfire season start early.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be intense, so stay right here with us on KOIN News.
All right, thanks, Alicia.